Good morning, y'all. We're in Alamo Cave with Jack and Miranda exploring along the Chipola River. This is a historic spot. Donnie Miller, Tristan, Cameron, Florida Trailblazer, and even someone was sleeping here recently. One time I came here with my mom and this entire thing was flooded with crystal blue water. Just a couple minutes ago, when I was waiting in the parking lot, I talked to two hikers and they said they saw bare footprints in the clay near the cave. So I'm keeping my eyes peeled, and they said it first: skunk ape. There's an abandoned cabin back here and multiple other caves. Hopefully in the future we'll use the kayak, high power lights, and maybe even a drone to see what the heck's down there.
Speaking of your drone, we gotta get your drone working.
Yeah, I'd really like to learn the ins and outs, and you'll be the one to teach me.
Yeah, her cousin got a drone for Christmas. And
for sure.
Almost crashed it right off the bat.
When I was looking for shark teeth over at Spring Creek, I saw some alligators, and this, leads like right from it. So, and this is deeper water, more to feed on. This would be where they would hide out. We've definitely seen some gator slides, maybe even heard them. Found some cool fossils here too.
There's lots of crazy stuff. There's a really cool trail. The guy I'm working with, the writer that lives near my home.
Yeah.
He's got a big giant trail on his property. That it reminds me a lot of the Garden of Eden trail. Not as long by a long shot, but kind of a similar like a biome, like as you go from like thick woodland to more open kind of spaced out trees, and then there's like a bunch of tropical trees, and then back to that more kind of pine kind of boreal look.
Right, you get
really cool.
a bunch of different seasons and states all in one little trail.
I forgot, she's not as fast as we are.
I've overheated on this trail many times. Plays tricks with you because it's so cool down there in the cave.
Yeah, you do get nice and cooled off in the cave, and then you realize that it is not that cool.
There is that one side entrance to that one cave right here that I've never really investigated too far, but I'd definitely like to. But you can see all that brush being pushed down.
Yeah. Big
deer or hogs, maybe even the ancient ones, are coming through.
I like the little cool breeze from the river on the side over here.
Yeah, the river bend. When I came here with Donnie Miller, the fella that was abducted by aliens and had many of the caveman experiences in this area, Seven Pearls, she's from Louisiana, she was watching our footage. She sensed something kind of trailing us and stalking us from that side. So it's kind of spooky and weird.
Spooky. You ever gone down this little sub-trail?
I'm not sure about that one. We can check it out. As we know from the Garden of Eden, you love your little side trails down to the river bank.
Probably not the best idea in shorts though.
You wouldn't make it very far in sweatpants or jeans because you'd overheat. But yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, it's a little prickly, be careful. Oh wow, this goes pretty far down.
Coast is clear, Miranda.
Oh, it goes out to this little tree over here that's bent over. That's dope.
Good eye.
Could go all the way down to the water right there. I bet it's pretty slick right now though.
This looks like a good launch pad though, if you could find out the water was deep enough.
That's cool. Look how sturdy this is. Yeah.
You could see some beer cans, so definitely some fishermen and some drunks have been hanging out.
Yeah, there's more down here. Cool spot though. Oh, I like how you can see the cabin. That's you there.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
That would be a good shot.
That would be.
Right here?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. You probably have the best view of it. Yep. That is amazing.
Yeah, it really makes it look super elevated. It puts into perspective how high above water level you are right here too.
Yeah, I never actually put that together too much. This might be right where the oven caves are, because the oven caverns are pretty famous, and you know, it would require a lot of that. There's a sinkhole right here too, Jack. Or try to get a better view, just see if there's caves down here. Oh. Yeah, this might be one of the oven caverns, or at least the same hillside of them.
This would be a good spot to use the drone.
Definitely. There's some more rock under here too. Just imagine all the fossils. Yeah. Wonder when this tree fell, if it was Hurricane Michael or just like naturally.
I don't know. It's getting kind of hard to tell these days because everything's growing back up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to like put my home and yeah, it looks different than how it did.
Yeah, that almost was to fall all the way back.
You need a hand?
No. I just lost balance. Whew.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bigfoot and on down.
Oh man, that'd be classic.
I was watching a retrospective on Alien Covenant the other day. Whoop, slipped. Careful. I should have known better. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
What were you watching?
A retrospective on Alien Covenant.
Uh-huh.
And that part where they're, when they first get to the planet and like the little microbe-sized bits are like flying out of the, like the plants and fauna, or the floral.
Yeah.
And go inside like the dude's ears and nose.
Yeah.
Like, man, you know, that would suck.
That's one of my worst fears.
That sucks.
Things entering me.
That's like, I've been really looking into,
Well,
that,
Connor, at least you know you're not gay.
I've been looking into this,
Yeah, I'm straight and narrow on it. Little ganj once in a while. That's the only curve I'll get off, the straight and narrow. What was that, Jack?
I was thinking about those sea life that will feed off the tongue of other fish.
Oh yeah.
Come to tongues, like that is just parasites, like disgusting.
Yeah, truly evil. We gotta use this cave too. Cave. Cabin.
Yeah, we need to.
It might be a cave underneath. Maybe that's what they're covering up. Looks like a groundhog made one.
What the history of this used to be.
I was told it was used by the Boy Scouts, but I don't know if that's who it was built by or anything.
That's cool.
Well, someone who's Jewish used to be here.
Yeah. They always paint over that. And they had the ganja flower in that corner, but they got rid of it. This would be a cool place to spend the night in too. It just gets so hot.
Yeah, it's ridiculously hot.
But it would get really hot. It would get really cold at night.
Yeah. Did we ever test if these outlets work?
We might have messed with it, but I don't know if it
I
plugged.
don't think they work.
Did we plug something into it?
I had my laptop charger, but I don't think it turned it on. If I remember correctly.
On a dirt dog or something here.
Yeah.
I wonder if the drone could fit through one of these openings. That'd be so dope. Look at that.
We found the bear footprint that they were talking about. Pretty big toes. There is dog prints near it. Here's another one too. Very interesting. Of course it's gonna rain tonight or else I'd come back and cast them. Here's another one.
That looks more like a person though. See, that looks more human sized too.
Looks like that big toe's a little smaller than the other one. Look at that.
Now
That's interesting.
that's different.
Wow. Here's another. Here's another too. So there's the left and then here's the right.
Here's another one. This one's really deep.
Another one right there.
I wonder what that gunshot was earlier.
Some toes. Yeah, it sounded close.
Yeah. Looks like it went in the water right here.
Really?
Yeah, right here.
Wow. These are deep impressions.
Heavy boy.
Could have been a heavy man during the mud, or
This is like maybe what, raccoon prints maybe? Because these aren't dog prints. Think about that. Okay, right here. Those aren't dog prints.
yeah, that's coon. That's a big coon.
Raccoon. I reckon.
This big print.
A raccoon. Here's another one.
These are dogs.
Dog.
Okay.
Cat Dog. Did you guys watch Cat Dog?
The old cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Actually, we were in Bell's last night and there was a Nickelodeon shirt. I wanted to get it because it had Reptar on it, but it was too big. I love Reptar.
Was it cotton? You could have shrunk it.
It was like an XL, so shrinking it, it'd still be pretty darn big.
Dude, some of these are kind of weirdly shaped.
Yeah, they are.
They got like curves to them.
Comes a boat.
Nice.
Quickly start screaming, get them, turn around! Turn around! There's something out there, turn around!
Yeah. I screamed at some kayakers to watch out for the skunk ape, and they kind of just blew me off. They'll learn. They'll learn.
Careful, you might be taken as a threat on TikTok Live.
Yeah. Them enjoying themselves. Very cool.
Kind of sleeping. Here's another print. Kind of eroding away a little bit.
Nice, good eye.
Whoa, Connor, you're gonna like this one.
Oh, that one's a weird looking one. The toes look like they're like going in different directions. They look like webbed feet. And this one,
It's a were platypus.
a were-platypus.
Platypus mussel.
And there are deadly eastern diamondback rattlesnake,
Yep.
giant cottonmouth, large copperhead, and even coral snake in this area.
Now, when you go forward, lean forward a little bit when you walk. Okay?
So it wouldn't be the wisest thing to be barefoot, but again, it's definitely not impossible.
Oh shit.
Hey y'all! It's a good day on the river.
Yeah, it is good day. Ethan and his wife are up in Pigeon Forge right now.
Yeah, I was talking to him a little bit earlier. He sent me some pictures of some Bigfoot merchandise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him the story of Dennis Martin, the kid that got taken from the Tennessee Smokies.
Yeah, he sent me like 20. I was like, damn, how much merch do they have?
Yeah.
Like, some of them look like that old Looney Tunes character that had like all, like he was all fur, but he had like the, what was his name? He was in the new Space Jam movie for like 5 minutes.
He's a red beast, right?
I don't know. He was really furry. He had like human. He was voiced by Tracy Morgan
Wow.
in something lately. I forget what, but what movie was he in? Oh God, what was he in? He was in, you know, he wasn't in Space Jam. What was that? I gotta Google this.
Jack and his film cinema. I love it. I love to see other cinemanatics, you know, going at it. Because there are so many movies out there. I was watching something about the movie A Trivia Challenge, and they have it in New York, and one guy's like, he's set to get his belt back. A lot of deer tracks. That'd been cool if some of the bear footprints like just went off into the water. Oh, nice.
He was, Captain Caveman.
Captain Caveman, all right. Yeah, I was trying to think. I was like, is it, you know, Hotel Transylvania?
No.
Although I love Hotel Transylvania.
There's a new one coming out on Amazon here soon.
It's out.
Oh, it's out already?
It's out.
Oh.
Yeah, that was subject of a very strange purchase. It was supposed to come its release date was never postponed in theaters.
Yeah.
It just didn't come out.
Weird.
And then all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, we got purchased by Prime.
I've been watching a lot of bad ones recently. I'm trying to think, but I've purged my mind from most of them.
Good thing to do.
Yeah.
That's a pretty bridge.
It really is.
Getting across it's the fun part.
Yeah. Are you gonna go across?
If you want to, but me and Jack have, and we have not.
Not today.
Not today. We climbed all the way from my work to here on the railroad one night, and then we found the cave in the middle of the night. That was my first time ever seeing Crystal Frog Cavern. Pretty wild.
Yeah, whenever I went.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I can't tell if it was a wind or a big snake.
It sounded like a snake.
Yeah, it sounded like a big snake.
I heard that like that. Hang on, let's see if it's about the wind to get windy again.
Well, even if
It's like right in here.
even if it is, let's not stick around.
We want to get a visual.
Yeah. Gotta make sure.
That's like the white people in horror movies that die.
Yep. Hey Miranda, that's insensitive. Don't say that on Uh-oh. Speaking of that. Oh yes, lunch.
Yes. Hey, you guys want to see a cave?
Yeah, right. Hey, can you guys take it to the other side, please?
Yeah.
There's a giant cave with a questionably large creature in there. Hello, fellow explorers.
What's up, guys? How's it going? Doing great. Have you guys ever seen the cave up there?
Yeah, that's where we're headed.
Nice. Well, watch out for the skunk ape, guys. Watch out for the skunk ape. The skunk ape, the Bigfoot, the hairy man. These caves go all the way down underneath into the aquifer. Jeez. These caves go all the way to the aquifer, to Middle Earth.
First time I went in this one, I was 16.
Nice.
43 now.
Hey, keep coming back and you're raising them right.
You're talking about the one with the fence by it, right?
Not up here yet. There's usually a lake in it. It's just the water's so low, I don't know what the water level's going to be like.
Yeah, last time we went in there, the water, we could go down, if we're talking about the same one up there, you gotta go into the fence, right? Yeah, the water was reasonably high. We only got down maybe, what, 70 feet?
Yeah. But the water still was overflowing, but it might be low right now. That would be nice. Have you went like all the way back there? How far does it go back?
I usually just stop at the pond. I don't go in the water.
Got you, got you.
Have a good one.
I feel like I'm leaving out on something now, Connor. I almost want to go now.
We can if you want. We can find an easy way across. Here's some broken glass.
This way. They have an instant advantage, the boat.
Yeah. Did he have a GoPro or a headlamp?
Yeah,
huh?
headlamp on.
Headlamp.
I haven't seen one of those in a long time. I'm used to just one of those like LED strap-ons that you get at like Harbor Freight.
Which one do I got?
Like whatever the kind you use in Bigfoot.
Yeah.
That's what I got. Oh man, I thought they had put up a little bridge right there for a second.
Oh yeah.
Dude, they did make it easy. No, they didn't.
No. Well, they did cut through here though, you know.
This is way lower than it used to be. In fact, if you look over there, all that's cut where they're going. Last time we went through there, that was completely...
Yeah.
Oh, Connor, watch out.
Anthill. My grandfather used to tell me that the Native Americans would catch the cowboys on butter. They'd catch them on cliff sides, and they'd either have to jump or they'd be captured.
Nice.
Here's a plastic. I thought it was ceramic.
Here's a bundle of trash. Some bike tires.
But the Native Americans would catch the cowboys and they'd put them on ant hills. They'd slice their eyelids and put them facing towards the sun.
Hey Connor, I don't see our log, because this isn't it.
I think it's I got a little scared that was a snake. Yeah, it might be gone.
The water's a bit lower though.
It definitely is, yeah. We might be able to cut down a little farther since the grass is pretty much gone. That's pretty crazy though. It's like a stereo?
People bring the strangest things out in the hikes and just leave them, you know?
Yeah, I don't know what the heck that came from. We got 15 people in here right now, 1.1 thousand likes. Shout out to y'all. We on the track of the Caveman, the skunk ape, Tracy Morgan, and even the Medusa tree. There's a cool tree in Greenville, South Carolina that has roots like that for like 20 feet. They call it the Medusa tree.
There's a tree, there's also some roots like that in that Chattahoochee tree.
Nice.
Let's see if there's maybe a simpler way down here.
You'll have to check if that opens up again soon. Because I want
The
to...
rest of it?
Yeah.
We gotta go explore the rest of it.
Well, remember that the thing was closed?
Yeah, oh yeah, well, I want that.
That's a big dog.
That's a real big dog.
Yeah. There might be some bear footprints down there too. Jeez, wonder how far this goes. Wonder where that goes. It's very cool.
This wasn't here
I see a bottle, I think. There's a lot of broken glass back here. Dang, that's cool. It says Clark on it. Clark registered.
Register. What's my middle name?
Register? There's a Coca-Cola bottle.
Really?
Yeah. And another bottle right here.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, the Coca-Cola. I might need some help.
Oh, that's deep.
Because it's deep, yeah. There's a bunch of bottles right here.
There's a lot of stuff through here, man.
Holy cow.
Look at this. It's like a landfill. Look how far back this goes.
You see the Coca-Cola one, Miranda?
Nice.
That's collectible.
Check this out.
Here's another broken Coca-Cola. Opens up. Or there's even more. Broken plates, broken glass. Keep your eyes peeled for bear footprints. Dang, look at that one. That's really cool. That looks like it could be for ink.
Yeah.
Gotta come back here with a plastic bag.
There's a lot of broken glass back here.
And a cardboard box. Wow.
There's some more bottles that look like they're in pretty good shape.
Dang.
Look right here.
What's that?
Look at this one, Jack.
A little jar.
No, what's that?
Looks like a light bulb almost.
Oh, this one has some design on it too. Yo.
Hey, here's a Coca-Cola bottle in pretty good condition.
Nice.
Oh, never mind, it's broken.
Morcellin. Do you know what morcellin is? Is it some kind of medicine?
Oh, that's her. She's the nurse in training.
Yeah, is morcellin some kind of medicine? Oh, look at this one. G&B.
The Rexall store.
Oh wow.
Found a really cool one for you.
Nice. Oh yeah. That one's really cool too. We hit the jackpot. Wow.
Another one.
It could have been destroyed.
This one looks kind of recent almost.
Yeah, that's a good one right there. Dude, this is so magical.
This one's whole.
Yeah, that one looks awesome too.
You want it, Connor?
You could just put it kind of open the opening, because I'm gonna come back with my mom or with the walking legend Chris. And I'm just gonna
The walking legend, Chris.
I'm gonna collect all these.
Oh, here's some more of those ones.
Really? Oh,
Right here. Wow, this one's in really good condition, Connor. Check this out.
oh, this is a cool one. Well, that looks like some weird prints. Another Coca-Cola.
So what's that?
That's a feeder. Oh, nice finds, Jack. A half pint. I would down that pretty quick if I was living out here. You gotta survive off the land. Oh my gosh. I don't know what these little ceramic pieces are. They're weird. Milk of magnesia?
Yeah, no, that's a keeper right there.
I put that on my face before. It's good for your skin.
Here's some honeycomb design flooring. Like, not even joking. Check that out.
This is crazy. Medicine bottles too.
Well, milk of magnesia is medicine.
You're right.
Wait a minute.
Look at that. Some type of flooring?
Yeah.
Milk of magnesia. Dude, we hit the jackpot. Yeah, this is so awesome.
I don't understand how there's so many.
I know.
What was this? Like,
And it was recently cleared, so imagine like what else is in everything else back here.
and that little drizzly breeze feels pretty good.
Milk of
Yeah, it
magnesia
does.
is also really good to drink if you have an upset stomach.
How much of it? Like a couple cups or like a teaspoon?
But, yeah, like a tablespoon, teaspoon.
Nice. Wow. This is so awesome. and there's such a variety, you know?
This one's got a top on it. Owens.
Nice. Owens? That was a community college at Bowling Green. Shout out to my Falcons.
Got more with top. These look like perfume or cologne bottles.
That's what I was thinking.
That one's square.
Got some print of some kind over here.
Animal or more like man?
Animal.
It's probably gonna rain soon.
It seems like it. Looks like this might be filled with cocaine. The old medicine.
They literally used to prescribe cocaine.
Yeah. Eh. It cures the pain. They say you can't feel your face, you're not gonna have a toothache. So crazy. It just shows how many hidden secrets are back here, because I've been back here dang near 50 times now. Didn't have the closest crew. I'm trying to catch up, but there's just so much to see. And it's so funny, in some of my old videos, I get pumped over one old bottle. We hit the jackpot.
What? That's pretty cool. It still has the cap. Stop at it!
Let's extract it. Oh man. Ooh, this is pretty.
Wow.
Give that to my grandma. Meemaw, you want this glass that I found?
Call your grandma Meemaw too?
From time to time. I call him like a grandpa Peepaw. Oh.
It might be broke.
Yeah. Coca-Cola.
I'm telling you what, that milk and magnesia bottle that we found back there, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it even had the details, like it looked pretty much pristine condition. Oh, here's another one, I think. Right when we were talking about it. Look at that.
Shit.
That's crazy. See, that's manifestation.
I think I might bring this one home.
Yeah, keep it. It's meant to be.
What I don't understand is, how and why did all these bottles get out here?
Right. Wonder if it was just like a bunch of families lived nearby and they just chucked them, you know, instead of taking it to the garbage. I guess there wasn't much garbage back in the day. You just had to disperse of it however you could.
Milk and magnesia, that's a old medicine.
Yeah.
They don't really make it anymore.
Yeah, this has to go back like obviously more than 50 years, but
When we head home, I gotta come to my house. I want to pick up the cage that came in.
You want to pick up what?
The cage that came in. Uh-oh. Come down a little bit harder now.
yeah, let's head back. This was monumental.
Oh, look. It's a tiny one.
Oh, that is a tiny.
Nice. Look at that one.
Oh, that's cool.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I will be back very soon because
I don't know if you went over between those two trees right there. There are like butt cones that are above ground. Pretty good condition. Not a lot of dirt on them.
yeah, I don't think I got that wide. Oh yeah. Did you stack all these up?
Some of them.
Nice. Wow. That is something.
Kind of crazy we found it.
Yeah. It's meant to be that we took those twists and turns. Found another one. Look at that. We each could have one.
Jack, you want one?
I'm okay, but thank you.
Leave that one for next time.
Yeah.
Silver nip. That's pretty cool. That's what it says on there. Kind of a weird name for medicine or whatever the heck it is. Ow. Oh, that one hurt. There's massive thorns back here. That's cool how that's got a little handle on it.
John, did you hear about that tornado that hit Bainbridge?
No, just recently in the past few days?
Yeah,
Wow.
I haven't heard what it damaged. All I know is that apparently it went straight up downtown Bainbridge. So.
Jeez. No, I didn't even hear about that, but I knew the storms were getting pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't know what even the damage was. I mean, surely it shouldn't have been too horrible. I'm pretty sure if it had obliterated Bainbridge, we probably would have heard about it.
Yeah, we definitely would have.
But that's still pretty crazy.
I want to go up to Lake Eufaula here soon and do some research. There's a whole like YouTube series on Bigfoot up there.
I want to do more exploring in Bainbridge on the foot, on the ground, you know.
For sure.
I love Bainbridge. It's so pretty.
Big deer too.
Yeah, just imagine going through here barefoot.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Nightmare.
Have you ever been cut bad by glass?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sucks.
It does. It rips right through your skin.
Although the worst I've ever done was I stepped onto a toothpick,
Oh.
went straight into my big toe.
Oh.
Horrible.
See, my cousin was hanging up a frame
Uh-huh.
picture, and the glass pane part of it fell out, and we didn't know it. I stepped backwards onto the carpet,
Yeah.
onto the glass plane. Oh, it sliced up the bottom of my foot so bad.
Yeah, that would hurt. It
Yeah.
probably took. That's where all your nerve endings end too, so you felt it all.
Yes, I did.
Ethan sent me a video of a dude getting his neck jabbed out the other day out of nowhere. I was like, oh. It's like these two guys getting into a fight over in India.
Yeah.
And once I realized what had happened, because the guy kind of just started gripping his neck like that.
Yeah.
Then you look at the ground and you realize it's been painted red and he falls onto a table. I was like, oh man. Then he kept trying to send me one that proves, the video proves that Messenger's always listening and watching.
Yeah.
Because it was a pretty damn bad video. And it would delete itself after being posted for like a second. I managed to catch 2 seconds of it and I was like, yeah, I see why they deleted it. It was pretty darn rough, to say the least.
They went on their adventure across the creek, and we definitely found our adventure on our side.
What do you think is the quickest way back on or going around?
This will get you, this gets you back to the road.
Yeah, it takes
and
you
then
back
around.
to the road. I remember that.
Yeah, I honestly don't know. I think it's probably the same either way.
It's one way, half a dozen the other.
Yeah.
Alright. You can already see the clearing up there. Or a little bit of it, I think.
That was really cool.
Yeah, well, we've seen some out here before.
This whole section probably has tons more. What a video clip though, all those bare footprints and all that treasure. Got that holiday magic really rolling.
And you need to get a GoPro phone holder combo.
Yeah, I know. I need to get something for my phone to go on my chest or something. I got that from my GoPro, but I want to show people with the GoPro.
You get a small rig, brand stuff small rig.
Mm-hmm.
They do lots of attachments and rigs for phones and GoPros. And they're very modular. You can put them all together.
That'd be perfect because this only goes so far.
Yeah.
Because I need to fend off ogres and Oblivion. with my left. I uploaded a video from a bone tomahawk yesterday. I don't know if you saw it. And it got like 50,000 overnight, but then it just hit a wall. Hopefully it gets back on its horse, but still cool.
I saw one you shared, what was it, last week maybe? I don't know, but it was like if something walking across a field or something.
Yeah. That's my buddy Tyler Howells from Pensacola.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Weird little bent tree at this game trail past a broken down fence. We're definitely going into some kind of lair. Definitely some strong smells. Looks like it could be some kind of shelter. There's a hunting camp. We'll get out of here. That's a perfect spot for a hunting blind. Goes back pretty far. There's a hunting blind back there. I don't know if that was where we heard the gunshot, so I turned around. I'm not getting shot today.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. Maybe next year.
Yeah, that's right. You guys want to grab any small bite after this? I'm starving. Brendan and I haven't had anything since early this morning.
Yeah, I'm down for something. I just have to get gas at McCoy's.
McCoy's got to get a good price on their gas.
Yeah, they do. I'm on E.
There's a lot of beer.
What do you want to eat, Brendan?
Right up here is one of the caves that we're planning on exploring. We're gonna need a kayak or a drone, but it is gonna be hard work. But this thing might go all the way down into the aquifer that is mentioned in Godzilla. The water's really low, so you can actually probably walk down pretty far. Very interesting.
Here's the sacrifice.
Breaking in my new boots that my mom got me for Christmas. Just got off the phone with Donnie Miller. He had an eventful day yesterday on the Panama City beach. But he also talked to Chris from Claghorn Outdoors. And he had a creature above his tree stand knocking on a pine tree about 70 feet up. It was no woodpecker. I'm out here before the storm hits, searching for the lost treasure from the 3 burglars that drunkenly killed each other after a huge score. I have found tons of abandoned camps in these woods, but I'm still looking for the lost man's treasure. There is a ghost of a headless man, and he has been seen looking for what he lost. There is also religious snake handlers that have passed away back here, testing their purity. While Amber from Amber's Paraworld was watching, she sensed a curse in some part of these woods. This is the Chipola River, the Sweetwater River, right at Look and Tremble Rapids. But there has been so much rain recently that the shoals are covered up. There are tons of caves along the bank of this river, and there are cool videos on YouTube of people going for miles towards the aquifer. The movie Cobra Gator was also filmed in these waters. It's a really cool sci-fi film of this strange serpent type creature like Nessie or the Pensacola serpent or the Lake Erie monster. Sharkensaw Woman's Prison Massacre was also filmed. I heard a huge commotion in the woods while I was walking. And I even questioned turning around at a couple points. It was drizzling earlier. A lot of frog shells out here, mushrooms, cool berries. And my favorite, the pine cones. The shape of our pineal gland, our third eye, is a pine cone. There's many ancient synchronicities. It's the creator's fingerprint. The golden ratio. The Fibonacci sequence. I love geometry, especially sacred geometry. Like how you can tell how old this tree is by reading the rings. Sometimes you have to go in between the lines. You can see all the different trails and paths that the animals use to get to the water. The Native Americans, early settlers, and the ancient ones all set up along this river. I'm searching down in the mud for bear footprints or any strange anomalies. We're not far from Torreya State Park, where Stacy Brown and his father filmed a 9-foot skunk ape. It was featured on Finding Bigfoot, Discovery Channel, History Channel, and many other Bigfoot shows. I also had my strange encounters at that state park. I had a boulder be thrown behind me and Ronnie on the trail. 2 weeks after, we had an occurrence right by the creek. We heard something wading through it. Could have been a huge deer, but I know that's right where the skunk apes roam. There's some strange caves, weird cliffs, and deep sinkholes in that area. Donnie Miller also had a face-to-face encounter on the Torreya Challenge trail. That whole area is referred to as the Garden of Eden. Where's a 15 square mile area here in the Panhandle with deep valleys, steep cliffs, and sacred soil. 27 of the 28 trees in the Bible are in that region. Gopher wood, which Noah used to build the ark, is also there. There's a trail there that has about 28 stops on a pamphlet, and it used to be a really hot spot. Pretty sure that was for girls. Don't litter. Wow, talk about an oasis. was a strange call in the distance. Loud noises. The Florida swamps are home to many strange things. Giant alligator, crocodile, boar, hog, large birds, iguanas, rhesus monkeys, pythons, yellow and green anacondas, you never know what you're gonna run into out here. I find shark teeth in the fresh water. But this connects to the bay, connects to the Gulf. So there are sharks that sometimes swim all the way up. I'm trying to be as quiet as possible because I'm hearing calls in the distance. Pretty crazy how that tree is standing right on top of there perfectly, like it's wedged up there. Yes, they possibly could be coyote calls, maybe some kind of wolves or dogs, or it could be the raven mockers mimicking the animals, trying to lure in prey or other curious folk. There are fairies, fae, gremlin, gnomes, trolls, ogres, crawlers, vampires, and werewolves in the Panhandle. We are not far from up in Alabama where Huggin Molly lurks, a 7-foot tall creature that will squeeze you so hard if you're caught after dark that your bones will break. That's not all. She'll scream into your ear, making you go deaf, but also insane before that. I'm hearing more owl-like calls, strange echoes in the distance, but we will keep going towards it. There's forest language in every direction. You just have to pick up on it. The Y finds the water. The X marks the spot. The cross is where you meet. The TPs are where you dwell. There are many venomous snakes in this area, including eastern diamondback rattlesnake, cottonmouth, copperhead, coral snake, and also other type of hybrid vipers. There are many exotic pets in Florida that get released and then they survive in the ecosystem. Tons of invasive species. The snakehead are taking over South Florida. So are the iguana. The rhesus monkey cause a lot of trouble for people in Ocala and Silver Springs. Tons of scary movies filmed down here in Florida, including everybody's favorite, Jeepers Creepers. Can't wait till the remake. It really looks like it's gonna go and step in the right direction after that disaster of a third one. It's also very good to get away from the director. In my past, I've visited the prison that they filmed at, and also the diner where Derry and Trish try to escape the creeper every 23 years. Going back to Lakeland very soon. Gonna be hiking in the Green Swamp, checking out all the nuts and bolts. I originally started in the Ohio Peninsula. Lived on Boston Road. Boston goes all the way to Helltown. One of the most famous scary spots, Cuyahoga Valley National Park, where the Ohio grassman lurks and lives. Some kind of lizard just hopped under there. I lived out of my car, refereeing flag football, umpiring baseball, stage managed a punk rock musical, also helped with other various jobs, just surviving here in the swamps. We road tripped across America, stopping at Pascagoula, Mississippi, where the alien abduction in the 70s happened. The Honey Island Swamp, where the Rougarou has been filmed and talked about for decades and generations. The Grand Canyon, where they say there's a lost tribe of giants that lives underneath inside the hills and caves. Las Cruces, New Mexico. Sounds like there's someone on a boat. Just heard a tree snap across the thing, but there's a good chance it could be connected to the boat. Or maybe it stunned something, causing it to move. I'm really excited for being a host at the Great Florida Bigfoot Conference in Lakeland. Going to be with Maria Mayor from Expedition Bigfoot, RPG from Expedition Bigfoot and Finding Bigfoot, Stacy Brown from Finding Bigfoot, and my homie, of course, Robert Robinson, who's written a few books, The Legend Tripper, and he's really into a lot of cool, strange cryptid stuff. Met him last year and interviewed him. Dave Sidoti, who's the head of an independent research team. Good dude. We're always sharing evidence and theories, and he actually invited me out to their camp out in Ocala, but sadly I was busy that weekend, and it is a long state, but it was very cool to be invited. Definitely appreciate it. This is a strange little den area. These always remind me of the Myakka skunk ape photos, the ones that were sent anonymously to the Sarasota Police Department. There's 2 that are public, but I've heard there are dozens. Okay, that was a strange sound. Forest language in every direction, guys. Can't tell if there's a cave down there or what. Very interesting rock formations. As you can see, this can definitely house some caves. Right here is just the creek part, but as it winds and bends, it's very interesting. We'll go down and see if there's any markings. There is some drag marks. We're down here in the creek. Would love to find some shark teeth, arrowheads, skunk ape footprints, or any type of other ancient relic or crystal. You can see all the different little animal tracks down there. This is definitely a safe haven of nature. And then the trail goes into the woods that way too. Very cool. It's truly a labyrinth, a maze back here. You never know what you're gonna run into. And that's feel like I've manifested that over the years. That's what I've always wanted, is just to have these December adventures in my shorts and boots. And it looks like it comes to another cove right here. I'm looking for disturbances in the sand or anything that's a strange anomaly, like that twisted tree above there. The babbling brook is whispering secrets of other universes. It's telling me a storm is coming. And I can definitely sense that. It's amazing to imagine the relics that are hidden in these banks. Not as much glass over on this side, which leads me to believe that ancient settlers didn't want to camp on this side. Here's a little bit of a sinkhole. Maybe the skunk ape or the wildman, the cabbage people, maybe they scared all the settlers away from this area. X marks the spot. Best believe that. Sometimes you just have to tap in to the forest language when it's clear as day. That is really cool. And a large bird flying from up there. Seems it was looking at me. Sasquatch use birds and other animals to scout the grid. This looks like a little bedding area. Something has definitely been prancing through here with some weight. Oh man. So peaceful out here. What an amazing setting. The Sweetwater River has been known for skunk ape sightings for generations. There have even been beds photographed in the region. I have recording from one of my buddies who has gotten the Caryville wood ape on audio on 3 different occasions, but heard him on many. I keep hearing strange woos and barks from that area. I know some were birds and dogs, but the mockers and the mimickers could be at action. You truly never know. Joseph Smith, who founded the Book of Mormon, he came in contact with Cain, the marked one, in the 1800s. Cain was covered in hair and as tall as John on a horse. Many people believe that Sasquatch is a descendant of Cain. Esau was an Edomite that was covered in thick red hair, and he loved to hunt venison and fish. He preferred to sleep outside. Again, I think he's a wild man. I was recently at the Chattahoochee Hospital and I filmed a little segment talking about how the Ocheesee Pond wildman is buried here. Some people think he's by the old abandoned golf course, and others have reported that he was buried with Native Americans and then a building put on top of him. I think there's a reason why all these Native American mounds are in the area, and these ancient ones have magnetized towards them. Very good material to sleep on and to make beds. One last look at the double arch. Of course, trees bend and arch naturally as well, searching for water. But the Native Americans have proved that they used the forest to speak a language and give markers. Look at that. The birds are ditching, so I think I'm going in the right direction as well. I was just in a movie called Zillafoot that recently came out, and it's doing very well online. And it's a kaiju movie that's so bad it's good, but it is a cult classic. And it's actually selling in Walmart, Best Buy, and FYE. Hopefully there's going to be a sequel. They're in discussion right now. And my buddy Jack McClellan, who also made The Void Cat with me, hopefully he'll be directing the sequel. And our 3 characters, me, the cryptid research officer, and the 2 military commanders, will reappear. And it will be a debacle, but we will make history. And I can't wait. But our newest short film, The Void Cat, is a mixture of a splinter cat and a werewolf, I'd say. A dogman. And there's an ancient curse. And I'm a wildman researcher, adventurer. I find this cursed idol from the Haven Woods. And it takes over my mind. And of course, my buddy Nick comes over and, you know, he's having his own problems in his life. And the rest of the night is history. That movie is so trippy and impressive that its quirkiness plays into it. Don't blink, you might miss something. Watch till the final frame. It's doing very well in the film circuits right now. We got a nice ovation at the Tallahassee Horror Festival. And then we got 2nd place at the Kaiju Film Festival in Los Angeles. And we were a finalist in a film carnival. So it's really cool to spread our wings. I'm really excited for 2022. Boots on the ground adventurers. And behind the screen as well. In March, we're going to South Florida for the Bigfoot Odyssey 168. That is going to be awesome. I'm linking up with Tim T, BF Bud, Chris Reinhardt from Discover Sasquatch, Johnny Two Bear. I know Barry Browning will be there. That looks like it's an animal. It's like a duck goblin. In June, I'm also going to be a speaker at a Skunk Ape, Southwest Florida town hall meeting. And that's going to be so dope. A lot of fellow researchers, Marie DeMont, Stacy, RPG, they're all going to be there. But then Dave Shealy's going to be there too. And I think Mark Muncy from Erie, Florida as well, which will be really cool. Love when authors meet authors. I just signed a book deal with Beyond the Fray Publishing. So they're going to be putting out my 4 books, Erie Swamps, Road Trip to Eden, Panhandle Pirates, Big Brother Bigfoot, and Monsters and Mysteries Around the Corner. And then I got a new one that I'm just finishing up right now called Every Camp Has a Crystal Lake. And it's about all the haunted camps, schools, and weird type of things that were supposed to play by the book, but went sideways. Amusement parks will be mentioned. Cedar Point, Disney, Kings Island, of course. Kings Island is one of my favorite because R.L. Stine wrote the book called The Beast, based on the park. So there's 2 wooden roller coasters. They're the meanest, fastest, tallest wooden coasters in the world. Plus, they do a flip. So you know you're in for something. But there's a big patch of woods that there's a red-eyed beast. And I used to hear stories of it, of course. As the Gyarados, dude. I was all for it. You know, I had Charmander in my pocket. Venusaur on the sidewalk. I had Magmar in my backpack. Graveler and Boulder and Mankey in my desk. I always was prepared with pocket monsters. So even my childhood was setting me up for this. When I was watching Creature from the Black Lagoon, I had no idea that I was going to move right to its region where it was filmed and base. The Amazon is here, guys. America had kings and queens. The mound builders have been found all across the world. all across America when they were excavating, making roads, building bridges, blasting into the walls. They're buried with rubies, copper, gold, in circles, seated position, facing the east. They're sun worshippers. They had spears, advanced pottery, pipes. They smoked cannabis. So when you're out here with ganja, it brings you closer to the ancient ones. I believe these creatures are very curious and they see us in energy. And if we could get close to what the natives were doing around the fire, then we might draw them in. And that starts with mindset and manifestation. Even when you're at home, eating, writing, watching TV, you have to be visualizing your encounters and your moments. Write down your dreams. Because you're asleep for a good portion of your life. Make it worth it. When the thunder starts to roar, these creatures start to move. That's what we saw at the Green Swamp. There's a lot of activity when there's electricity in the forest. And there's a plane going overhead or a train going by. They will use that commotion to move and get into better position to manipulate you. Creatures always seek to have the upper hand. They are the apex predators. They are the survivors. You can feel the wind and the air has changed. It reminds me of when I was with Tristan up in Tennessee at the Cherokee National Forest for the camp out. One of the final nights we went out, there was a huge storm approaching. There was a strange feeling in the grid. And there's a touch of that now. A tad of that in the air. And I know there's bad thunderstorms coming. But sometimes it's a little bit more than that. Do these creatures plan perfectly around the storms? Or do they bring the rain themselves? Now that is a good question. I definitely recommend to people to watch Abominable, Smallfoot, Son of Bigfoot, Bigfoot Family, and Missing Link. All of those are Sasquatch animated movies that came out recently. They hold bits of truth about these creatures' healing properties, telepathy ability, infrasound, echolocating, and other nature gifts that they have perfected or at least utilized over the years. Eternity is nothing to the fountain of youth, to the Garden of Eden, to hell itself. Heaven is 73 miles up. I'm sure hell is about the same down. Movies like The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, City of Ember, Journey to the Center of Earth, and even Jungle Cruise show a land below our feet And I think these creatures are probably the divide. I'm getting pretty ripped up today. Good to see. Good to see. No blood, no glory. But I'm not searching for glory. I'm just searching for answers and lost treasure and old relics of the past. Definitely a strange smell in the air. This area always provides two smells for the past few expeditions for me. There's been bobcat or panther urine, and then a dead, rotten smell further up in the path. These are the mushrooms that have been eaten by some animal, and I've showed them in the past videos when they were moist. They have gone hard. They had red markings on them, which were very interesting. Could have been blood from a creature's mouth or from a berry, or just from the fungus itself. It's very cool. Different angles when you look at them in trees. You can see the X's and the crosses. And at different angles you can climb and go. I found a couple bottles in this ditch the past time I was here. But right now, we are checking on my cannabis offer. Last time we noticed the satsumas were gone. Looks like the cannabis is still there. Maybe some of it, the shake, was utilized, but the stems still reside. I'm sure after Hurricane Michael, this was a raging waterway. Keeping my eyes peeled for bottles or strange tin. Anything that could lead me to a bootleg camp. I got a metal detector that I'm going to be bringing out here soon. And I can't wait to see if that helps. It is a big goal of mine to find some Native American coins. Some more weird sounds behind me in the thick of it. I did find a 1983 pound in Tennessee on the Ocoee River, which was wild. Because that is the year they actually issued it. And if it's uncirculated, it's actually worth a lot of money. So I'm interested in researching further. Here's the broken down fence where there's a huge section of bottles back there. I need to come back with a box that I can load them all up. Gonna see if I can get back there. Okay, this is where I jumped to. fence has been demolished and pulled apart by animals and Mother Nature alike. This is where you can enter in. I just got stabbed. Yeah, and we thought this looked like a little shelter the last time we came through here. It's already a good day because I found this knife on the trail. But if I can locate some bottles on top of that, it'll be like Christmas all over again. Yes. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, that is crazy. Still got liquid in it. All right, I'm gonna put that against the tree. Yeah, here's a couple of the old bottles. I found these last time. Very cool, very cool. That's a rare sized bottle. And guys, this could lead me to the ancient treasure of the bootleggers that killed each other. There's tons of bottles that go back. Ancient cans and old relics. But you do have to watch where you step, because there's broken pottery and shards of glass in every direction. Let alone the gremlins and fairies that might not appreciate it. But even just creeping through here is very interesting. More mason jars and broken plates, light bulbs and shards. Broken glass and big bottles. And that looks like a mound right there. That could be a burial mound, guys. That could be a burial mound. You can clearly see it go up. More bottles over there. Lizard up in the tree as well. A light bulb and more glass. Can't wait to bring a box back here. Strange howls and barks coming from across the river and behind us. Just recently I filmed a coral snake here. It's one of the most venomous snakes in Florida. They are very skittish and they have to pretty much suck onto you to disperse their venom. So as long as you treat them with respect, be safe companionship. Man, brought me back. I saw a red, orange, black snake in Ohio under a rock at my grandparents' house. I always thought it was a coral snake, but it could have been a scarlet king snake, I'm pretty sure. But you never know. They have all these sayings, and red and yellow, you're a good fellow. You just have to play your cards right. As we know, ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Good morning, y'all. I'm with the walking legend, and we are starting the year right. Look,
22, baby.
yes sir, yes sir. We're looking for lost treasure, relics, and of course, strange cryptids and monsters. Look at the vibes out here. The sun is shining.
Not too hot either.
Not hot at all. There's a nice breeze, keeping us nice and cool.
The wind good too.
Yeah. A lot of animal tracks on the path, and birds are chirping. I'm sure there's activity across the forest.
There's a puddle right there.
Make a pond out of puddle.
Bridge right there.
Yes, sir. You remember that bridge very well.
Yeah. Some people don't. I know all my bridges.
That railroad that you hang out on, it goes all the way to here. So when you see it, it's got the power.
Yeah.
Here's the bottom of some glass bottles right here.
Yeah, they ain't buy the whole bottle.
No, it's not. So we're gonna clean up the forest a little bit, see what we can take home today.
I hope it hunt me in dollars and gold, I hope. I wish. I know if I had, I know what I'd do with it.
What would that be?
Full.
Yeah. We saw some boaters here last time trying to enter the secret cave.
Where you see that?
Just a couple days ago.
Really?
Yeah. We said, hey, you looking for that treasure too?
Like Nathan Drake
Yes, sir.
on Uncharted.
Tom Holland, Mark Wahlberg. It's coming.
I got Nathan Drake the game. I got the fourth. I got it. When I get the system, I can play it. And more come back ass in the other games too. I got.
What's your favorite demon slaying game?
Well, if I have to choose, it's God of War.
Nice.
Especially God of War 3, because you have to fight demons in God of War 3.
What about your favorite game with giants in them?
Because remember the first God of War came out 2019 for the 4? It's about, they talk about giants and gods and giants. Because Kratos' son, he's half giant because his mother was giant.
Yeah, I remember you showed me that scene when Kratos has to take her out after she passed.
You see how big she was?
Yeah.
And he's a world just like his mother, he's be half a giant.
True that.
And Kratos half God. You see, his son's half God because Kratos, he's half giant because of his mother.
Now, anything we find today that you want to keep, feel free, brother.
I appreciate it.
But we're gonna bag up as much as we can today.
I see trash.
Yeah, that's like some homeless person's.
Hope there ain't no snake in there. Hey, Carl, be careful digging that stuff and be over snakes. Be careful with snakes and Sungate with snakes.
Right?
Because you don't want to get bit out here.
Never do.
You gotta trust you when you're out in the woods, the wilderness, you gotta trust your instinct. I had a friend once, before he passed away, he told me, trust your gut. And every time I feel something wrong, I gotta trust my instinct and my gut.
Very wise.
Because some people don't know how to do that. Some people don't got that gift. I got that gift.
The sixth sense, third eye. The killer instinct.
Yeah.
Haha.
I'm still kicking these shoes, they still kicking.
Yes, they are.
They might got holes in them, but I'm still kicking.
So let's get some plastic.
Gotta be careful when we don't want to get cut. Hey! Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Huh. There's a ball there, but the holes are small. Hey! Hey, a bottle.
Yep. There's a lot more where that came from.
Is that the one you want for your mama?
Yep.
Hopefully we can find more of them.
Yeah, there's a lot cooler ones around the corner. Try to grab smaller ones first, unless they're really big and really cool.
But we gotta make sure they got big holes in them.
Yep.
Because if we got small holes like that, you saw, ain't gonna fit nothing. You can't put nothing in there.
Yeah.
Be too dang small.
But put one of those extra bags in your pocket for now, until we fill up the other one.
That way the wind don't blow it.
Yep.
Hey! This reminds me of like a block of the arm. It reminds me of Pet Cemetery too.
Edward Furlong.
The Indian ground.
Yep.
Hey, you never know. This could be Indian ground.
I think it was, man.
You never know.
And then there were settlers on top of that, and maybe that's why they dispersed.
Indian and secret ground for Native American.
Yep. And always try to dump out the dirt a little bit before you put it in the bag, so it's a little bit lighter for you.
And I see ball.
Grab whatever you see is the cool, brother.
Hey, you think your mom can do something with the hole?
Oh yeah.
I think get that dirt out.
She's gonna high power pressure wash them.
There's that dirt in there though.
It's all right.
Oh!
Jackpot, baby. Yeah, that's Coca-Cola.
Hey, you still use it for your mom.
100%.
Hey, all you gotta do is get hot water. Put the dirt, the sand will come out with hot water.
Yep.
All you gotta do is go to the shop, we'll get the water hose and clean them. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, I'll meet you and I'll do that for you, alright?
Thank you.
If I can find my water in my house and see I take a shower, I'll be on where I have to do that, alright?
For sure, for sure. Thank you.
Holy crap!
Peaceful, isn't it?
Woo. Oh, this is that big hole with it.
That's a good one.
It's like alcohol.
Yeah.
No, kind of reminds you of like syrup bottle.
Some kind of medicine.
They're like medicine, like about the 1800s.
Yep.
Hey, you never know. Hey, you guys can't find treasure. I wish you did.
I'd say this is treasure.
Hey, look, this got a big hole. We found 3 balls today, boy. I know your mom's gonna be happy about that.
For sure.
Holy! Look, a jar. A good jar.
Nice, dude.
That reminds you, my papa, he used to have jars like this. My papa,
Uh-huh.
you know what he used to put in them?
What?
Black peppers. He used to grow black peppers in the yard.
Wow.
Green peppers, black, he used to put them in there. I got a picture of the jars he had. I got pictures of it.
See, now you're honoring him.
My papa, when he be in Vietnam War. He done his time.
Yeah, you did.
Now I'm doing mine. This day was good. This day's good so far.
It's a good start to the year, brother.
Yeah, had a good year to start. Hey, dirt came out of this to be clean.
Nice. They'll all be clean, just with a little bit of work. Discovering it. Discovering it is the big thing.
Oh, this is a good one.
Heck yeah.
I got dirt out of that, came out even. And I'm talking about why they don't glass here anyway.
Yeah, just imagine all the other glass that's hidden away.
Hey, all you gotta do is get some bleach, hot soap, and hot water clean anything.
Yeah.
To get it all out of there too. Holy crap! Look, a big hole, big jar. You can use that.
Yeah.
Hey, you found a lot of good balls, I can tell you that.
Yeah, we have.
nice. You know what else, bro?
Where?
Home alone.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that hole. There ain't no way you can do that. It's dead small.
Something could go in it, dude.
Huh?
Something could go in it.
It ain't gonna be a real dang change, I can tell you that. Big hole. Like this. Look at my bag. I got a lot more than you do. I think I do.
I got a lot of little ones.
Aha. Oh my God. We got a lot of jaws in here, man. Oh, that's a good house on a bottle like that. Big hole.
Nice.
Don't matter, as long as you find big holes, you can use them. Nope. This one got a big hole in it too. Yeah, that got a hole.
Good find.
Big hole. In good condition. All that matters, if it's got a big hole, and if it's got a big hole, good condition, we can use it.
Yep.
Good condition. Aha.
Nice.
Yeah. Big hole. All that matters. Always talk about the big hole. Look, I found Georgia like these again.
Nice.
Big hole. I know your mother's gonna love them.
Yes, she is.
Holy crap. Holy crap. Big hole.
Big hole.
All it matters is just, the man stands the hole. All it matters. Other jar. Oh, this is good one right there, boy. That green clean up. Hey, look, this thing is damn good dressed in.
That's a really nice jar.
Yeah, we can use that. Get the other bag. This is full now.
Yeah. Yep. Pull out the other one. Good job.
Hey, at least you found good balls today.
Yeah, we did, bro. And clearly this is we'll be back.
flesh of the unguided and non-believers fuel this void.